The other fruit tree that we decided to plant, particularly because the boys love them so much, are avocado trees. As you know, a couple of years ago we had an avocado shortage, and so avocados were getting can get quite expensive on the off season, between $3 and $4. But this year we've had a bit of a glut. This season I managed to get from the back avocado tree there. It's a Hass variety. I managed to get about 30 or 40 smallish avocados, but the taste was really good. It's not something, a taste that I can replicate from the store-bought ones, because you're picking it fresh and you're allowing it to ripen in the bowl. You pick them green and then they go a purplish hue and a little bit soft, and they're just ready to eat and delicious on the toast, and the boys just love them. So this tree in the front here looks to be the biggest of the three, but it was actually planted a couple of years after the bacon and the Hass variety. But I've been looking at this tree carefully because it really came out in a lot of flowers, but unfortunately it doesn't look like I'm getting any fruit on this year. So I'm hoping next year that I get a little bit of a crop. This tree here is the bacon variety, which, as I understood when I bought it, would be resistant to frost, and it is. And there are a couple of little avocado buds here that I've seen take. If I can find one on here for you. It's such an interesting flower in itself, and you watch these trees develop. So at the moment I can't see any avocado buds on the bacon right now, but I'll take you over to the Hass, and this is the tree that I've really been doing quite well. So it's just finishing its flowering cycle, and you can see there just what a baby avocado looks like. They're quite an interesting flower and an interesting fruit as they come out. So if you have a look at some of these other ones, you can see the fruit is quite well dispersed throughout this tree. So I'm looking forward to another good crop of 40, 50 avocados, and they might even get to a decent size this year. But they really are delicious, and you can't beat the taste for your own homegrown avocado straight off the tree and ripened by yourself. So looking like a good investment. Initially with this Hass and this bacon variety, I planted them in wine barrels and tried to grow them, and we had a very heavy frost one night, and they almost died. Unfortunately, the bacon got more affected than the Hass, and then eventually we decided to plant them in the ground, and they've really taken. But what I do over winter is cover them with green shade cloth over the very cold nights, just to protect them from the frost, particularly as they're still young trees. These trees here are probably going on 4 or 5 years. And this Fuerte tree, even though it's bigger than the other two, never got frost affected, and it's probably going on 3 years, so it's probably not quite mature enough to start fruiting, but let's hope that I can get that fruit to mature. So as you may know, that if you have the different types of avocados, you get a higher yield because you get cross-pollination, but it's not necessary to have the different type A and type B flowers because they cycle through opening and closing on alternate days and alternate mornings and afternoons, which helps the pollination phase, which in theory helps with the yield that you get on these fruits. So that's why I've gone the Hass, the bacon, which is meant to be frost tolerant, and also the Fuerte, which is apparently not such a bad variety in the cold regions as well. As you can see, this Fuerte has done quite well here in Melbourne, and we got introduced to it when we were up in Merimbula. A lady up there at the Merimbula markets was selling her homegrown Fuertes, and they were delicious. So looking forward to a yield when it comes online in a couple of years.